Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Civilization 6 versus Deity with FilthyRobot.
Yeah, man.
How have you been?
Doing well. Looking
Good
forward
stuff.
to clearing out Gandhi here. Getting this done with. I need to stop having war weariness. This is the most limiting factor I've found so far for having any combat. It's a little bit scary. I'm very negative in amenities now. You're not having that trouble at all yet?
I'm sorry, I was reading. Say again.
War weariness? Not a problem for your empire right now?
Oh, I just ignore happiness. I mean, amenities or whatever. I have -3 amenities in my capital, and it doesn't affect anything. Like, I'm still producing units, still building stuff, whatever.
I don't know. Like spawning 3 knights and a crossbow. That's not nothing. That's
Yeah,
they spawn in my land to pillage shit.
Okay, I've got -4 war weariness in Pokrovka, and my amenities are 1 out of 4 in that city. So that's my weakest, my least happy city. Unhappy, which is not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, I also don't like this. Like, I feel like I got this massive war weariness for taking this capital, and I feel like it's because a lot of combat happened in the capital, but the combat that was happening in that capital was all Gandhi losing his units in his capital. Then I took the city over, and I feel like it's picked up war weariness from something to do with that. I'm not entirely sure how this mechanic works yet, and we don't think we have the numbers revealed, but I feel like I'm being penalized for essentially winning a successful war in his territory.
Well, you are playing, it's Gandhi, right? So he's a jerk. That's probably part of it.
It's true. That's what Gandhi is known for, right? Being a jerk.
Yeah. Well, he's got that thing, right? That really, really hurts.
Yeah, but my other
War
cities,
weariness.
that's my point though. My other cities are not getting huge amounts of war weariness. My capital is at 0. My first expand is at 0. You know, his first city I captured is at 0. It's just his capital is at -7 amenities after I took it.
By the way, Spain has 8 catapults.
Well, that's 8
Seems-
catapults you can kill.
Seems a little excessive, possibly.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
Alright, well, let's crush this stuff, I guess. Oh, man. Alright. Gotta figure out how to fix this gold. I guess this commercial hub's next, huh?
Ooh, I actually have another little bit more trade route now. Not bad. I'll take that. Damn, Greece's heavy chariot. Oh, wait, hold on. Catapults don't have to set up to attack now?
I think they do.
I'm not seeing a button to set up for attack.
Yeah, but it's just they've made it simpler. It's just you can't like move and shoot on a catapult.
Oh.
So the same functional change, but
Interesting. All right, money's a little bit of a concern here.
same.
Upgrading medieval, do medieval walls stack or replace ancient walls? Like
I don't think I've ever built them. I think
is it more maintenance or just the same maintenance?
I think it's more maintenance because I think it. I'm curious. I'd like you to test it actually if you build it. So you'll be able to mouse over your city and see.
All right, I'll build it in my capital then.
Yeah, just to test it. I'm kind of curious, but my expectation is there's a merchant or maybe it's not a merchant. It's an engineer who gives you free ancient and medieval walls, and part of it says and the upkeep to pay for them, which makes me think it's probably something you have to pay for. All right, what do we want? I feel like the only thing that's going to matter is bombards here. I think we can end this at bombards.
Not gonna lie, that seems pretty reasonable as an endpoint estimate.
Are you at all thrilled with any of the unique buildings? The unique tile improvements for any of the civs?
Unique tile. I like the Kurgan. Yes.
Really? Do you work them in general?
Uh, I basically I'll build like one pasture, and it's especially good if you can get a Scythia start where you've got two pastures that are within like 3 tiles of each other. Because then you build a Kurgan in between them. And then you work it until you get your Pantheon. And then
yeah. Okay. So exactly, that's what I was gonna ask. You're just basically rushing a Pantheon with that, right? Because I want to work these like two science and one culture improvement off of Ziggurat, which is the Sumerian unique improvement. It's pretty good, but it's what I need to do is I need to be able to build this on any tile. Like what I want to do is I want to put this on like a wheat, for example. So it would be 2 food, 2 science, 1 culture, and 1 hammer, and that's suddenly quite a reasonable tile to work. The problem is you can't build these on bonus resources. So I either have to build this on a raw grassland or a raw plains, and that just doesn't seem that great. I guess a grassland hill maybe, but I'm just not very impressed with that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I have just a hard time unworking those hammers, even for 2 science and culture.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. There's a serious concerns about lack of food and lack of production is something you can't really afford to do.
Yeah, and science just doesn't seem that strong in this game to me at the moment. Like in a very different way than Civ 5.
Okay. Yields gained from pillaging are doubled for pillaging districts. Interesting.
I don't think it's worth pillaging districts as a whole, which is a little bit disappointing because you're like, yeah, that could be good, and then you realize that if you pillage the district, you have to repair it when you take the city over. So unless you're going to raise that city, it seems like a big waste to pillage a district at all.
What? Pillaging a road took all my turn? That's not cool.
Agreed.
I was not expecting that.
Yep, I think that's a little high on the actions needed for that, but okay. And what the fuck? Why is this crossbow able to move and shoot twice? Like, I know it's supposed to be able to shoot twice, but why was I able to move first? Does it not take an action to shoot? It literally says +1 additional attack per turn if the unit has not moved, and I just moved and shot twice, and I don't have a general near it.
I bet it's not quite accurate. It just gives you the ability to attack with movement, and I don't know. It does seem very strange, though.
Strange things.
Okay, I don't feel like my units are exposed at the moment. I'm not going to be actually going after the city with my horsemen, because we've discovered in the past that that's not smart. Waiting on the catapults to get their butts up here. How do you feel about theocracy? You like that as a government?
Theocracy? I don't. I actually think it's one of the weaker governments. I'm going for it because it's one of the first tier 2 governments you can get access to, and I do like the one that comes right after it. Which one? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the first one. I thought you were talking about monarchy. I like theocracy. I don't like monarchy.
Can you actually send envoys to a city-state that you're at war with?
I believe when you war a city-state, it takes all your envoys out and they're lost. But again, that's something I need to test. But that's my understanding. You can send. No, it's different. It's different if you declare war or if the city-state declares war on you. If city-state declares war on you, you can send them envoys, and your envoys aren't lost. I think if you directly war a city-state, not war the player who owns the city-state, but directly war a city-state, I think your envoys to that city-state are lost.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, because I just I just did increase the amount of envoys that I had with the city-state while I'm at war with him.
Yes, because that's part of the mechanic of stealing somebody's city-state even though you're at war with them.
Yeah. Cool. Fair enough. Go ahead and heal you for a turn. Yeah, horseman versus hoplite. Not too keen on that engagement.
No. What is the bonus that hoplites get versus horse units, by the way? What is it? It's a flat bonus, right? Because nothing's percentage based in Civ 6. But what is the flat bonus?
I think that the spearmen in general get +10 versus cav.
10.
And then hoplites themselves they get an extra +10 if they're adjacent to another hoplite. So his strength is 25 +10 versus cav. So 35 versus 35. He's equivalent for cheaper, and he can potentially be 45 strength.
I doubt he's cheaper. I very much doubt versus Scythia with horsemen he's cheaper. Especially if you're getting the 100 policy and he's only getting the 50.
Yeah, against Scythia, yeah. But I'm talking just like as far as production cost of a single cav versus a single spearman.
Yeah. Even that, I'm not sure. Because, I mean, what is the actual cost on that? So what is the cost of a spearman? I'll look up horse if you look up spearman. So horseman is 80. And I guess the spearman is 65. Yeah, but remember that you only get
no production bonus for spearmen.
No, there is. I believe they are now melee class as well. I think they get a 50% production bonus off the medieval and ancient one, but they don't get the 100%. So it still might be better to spam horsemen, maybe.
Oh, lots of stuff just happened.
Because he takes seriously.
My catapult is promoted. Good job, catapult.
Well played.
I don't think I've ever seen the promotion tree for catapults. +7 combat strength versus land units. Grape shot. I'll check for district defenses. I'm gonna go for the crew weapons. No, that's defending. I don't care about defending. Whatever. Just take promotions, okay?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think I need to build things anymore. I think it's just totally fine to just build this army. I don't think the AI is going to be able to deal with it.
Greece has 4 Zanzibar. I'm gonna try to steal this from him. Do you have to actually go to 5 to take it?
You have to. Equals is neither of you get it. 1 more is you take it. Yeah.
So if I go up to equal, then he'll leave the war?
He's no longer suzerain? Probably. I think yes on that.
Gandhi has now denounced me. He thinks I'm monger. Did you read the forum, the subreddit just yesterday? There was a post talking about the way that the AI feels about you. Now it's believed that I
was just reading that this morning, actually. Yeah.
The modifiers are actually turn-based and not like a fixed value, and there's like a hidden hit point value or something.
The problem I have is that, again, like, I'm not all that thrilled with the deity play. Like, I don't know that does it matter? Like, in a sense, I guess understanding all mechanics, I'm for understanding mechanics as a whole, and like learning more about that is certainly worthwhile, but I'm just not convinced it's gonna matter.
Never again.
Gandhi has proposed a deal. No, Gandhi. No. We're not making peace quite yet. So yeah, I can't build anything while this city is in revolt from the Menides.
I still have a hard time identifying which locations need to be pillaged. Man, this warrior has 33 combat strength. Difficulty +4. +4 versus civilization following another religion. 2 support bonus. Ideal terrain. A regular old warrior from...
The support bonuses are flanking. So is that offense that you're looking at, or defense, or both?
For me to attack him.
So you are getting offensive flanking bonuses.
Alright, I am almost done. I apologize. You're still waiting on me.
That's okay.
Major defeat attacking a catapult. This catapult has 4... It's more strength than my cav. Oh my god. That's kind of silly. See, if I could just use this fortify till healed button, it would be glorious. Via keyboard shortcut, because that's what I don't want to fortify, because I know I'll forget about the unit, and there's no way to like alert me to the fact that they're still there.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government,
right,
but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
Ooh, that one's gonna be helpful. +1 amenity for a garrisoned unit.
Renaissance walls. And the ability to build forts. I need to own 2 bombards. I think I have the ability to make bombards, and I've completely forgotten about them, haven't I?
True.
What the hell is bombard?
Have you really? Are you really able to make bombards right now?
No. There they are. Okay, so you have to actually have metal casting, which is the same tier as siege tactics, in order to get the promotion for siege tactics, the Eureka. It's kind of surprising. No, I was completely wrong. Money.
I despise the fact you cannot swap the positions of 2 units that are 2 tiles apart. Why can I not do that?
So it would make sense.
Yep. That would make some sense. That makes some serious sense.
So pillaging a road is the exact same pillage cost as everything else, huh?
Yeah. And fairly not valuable.
What? No, it's not. Pillage
You-
is supposed to cost 3. Pillaging a road just cost me 4 movement.
What? It's more expensive?
It costs 4 movement to pillage that road just now.
Could there have been anything else involved with that? Do I need to double test this?
It was a grassland movement cost 1 location, and I was gonna pillage the road and then promote, and I couldn't do it.
That is really disturbing. Why is it more expensive to pillage a road? Roads are already fairly weak right now. Like, it's fairly weak to pillage a road because it just gets rewritten every single time the trader does anything, right?
Yeah.
Seems strange. Oh, there's a builder over there. I want it. Oh shit, barbarian camp. I didn't even know it was there. This is the camp that killed your horseman. I'd just forgotten about it.
Are you beeping at me on purpose, or?
No. I'm not
Okay.
passive aggressively rushing you. I'm just doing things.
Just checking. I mean, you never know, right?
That's true. I'm gonna unbeat you again because apparently I have production in here because I went to -6 from -7. Even though I'm still at war, must be because I got the garrison bonus over here. But it looks like -7 is revolt and -6 is unrest. So there is at -7 I was unable to do anything. -6 I can actually go back to producing. That's interesting. What does Hinduism do? Alright, defender. Forgot about that.
Alright, I am almost done. I am just trying to defend against these multiple aggressors now.
Okay. Well,
apparently Greece is going hard after Preslav, is it?
yeah. I don't know how to say the word. Say it either. I don't know where it is even in the real world. So.
Alright. I'm definitely playing way slower than I should, but there's a lot of military units. Darn it.
Okay.
And yeah, here comes the entirety of his forces. I've got so many units around Spain right now, and I'm at war with Greece, all because he's trying to inquisitor the crap out of me. So. Whoa. The damage, it's saying 36.6171875.
Some serious
the melee-
precision.
The melee strength of my city is 36.61787185.
Hmm.
Yes, it is very specific.
It's Quite strange.
Note to self: do not leave any horsemen exposed whatsoever.
Oh, and ziggurats can't be built on hills. I managed to forget that too. Or maybe they have to be built in rivers or something like that. It's definitely in rivers. I gotta look that up again. Because this is making this tile improvement really hard to use. +2, yeah.
Alright, so I finished my walls in this city. Let's take a look and see. District and cities. I've got ancient walls and medieval walls. They're both showing up in the district center.
Okay.
My fortification health is now 100 out of 100. So I'm going to assume that I am paying 2 gold for both, one gold for each level of walls.
I think that's probably a very likely thing. Yeah. Oh damn, I am at worth this one.
An arena +1 amenity for entertainment. Costs money though.
Yep, I built those in all my cities right now to help with this war weariness. The second tier of that is the zoo. It's a little bit later, and the zoo is area of effect, just like the second tier of the production one. So it's 6 tile radius from there.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to finish this whole turn right now. We gotta take a break, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you for watching as always. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.